Howdy out there, everybody in keyboard land. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's having a good holiday season, enjoying those good home-cooked meals, and looking forward to getting some new presents. I know I just got today my Keychron K14 that I ordered from a Kickstarter campaign. I believe they've opened up ordering on the shop. I guess I should have checked that first, but it's there. 70%. I believe it's their first 70%. I have a couple other Keychron keyboards. I love their build quality. I did have an issue with Linux until actually today, which I fixed, thankfully, through help from the Linux group. So if you use a Keychron keyboard or an Akko, this is the two keyboard brands that I've seen that have a compatibility issue if you're running certain versions of Linux with encryption, especially Luke's encryption. The keyboards would basically, ones that are kind of toned towards Windows and Mac, and especially have some Mac features like Keychrons do, basically just need a separate module loaded before the encryption module. And I've made a separate video for that, which I will post later, that should fix any issues that with these keyboards. Like I said, I've only seen it with Keychron and Akko keyboards, so that's a separate thing. But otherwise, I love the Keychrons. They're a mix. I mean, they're a good price. They're well built. For the most part, they're great keyboards out of the box, but have the ability to modify. I always get the hot swap versions because it's usually only adds $10, and I think it's worth it. And get the aluminum frame if that's an offering. I am looking forward to trying out the new Q1 that's coming out in February, I believe. That's when's the first one that's actually going to be QMK and VI firmware compatible. So that I'm looking forward to. I think that's going to be cool. So just a regular quick unboxing here. We got the phone that, hey, we may be able to use this later because I will be modifying it. Although, like I said, minimal requirements. And we got our card. That comes, with the standard functions and the switches on the side. It's very similar to their other keyboards, and also, different locks that you can do, changes to the function keys. It's a simple instruction manual. Well, this is actually like a quick, handy card, but it also talks about the Linux group that I was just talking about, which I've posted there as well. The fix. We have the keyboard, of course, and we have. Hey, look. They always include this to make sure that you're not, putting in bent pins, which I actually stick around the house. Just kidding. And this one actually comes with a nice manual. I think this is not the first one, but it comes in a couple of different languages, and really gets into the functionality because basically you have to do everything through the keyboard. That's why I'm looking forward to the Q1. We do get an angled USB-C A to C cable, and it's actually braided. It's a decent cable, and it's angled because the port of the keyboard is on the side. And we get the switches, a different set of, I've actually already opened it, but I switched it out from the Mac OS ones that come standard to the Windows ones, which I don't use Windows anyway, but and also changed out to the orange keys, as we see here. So they include a highlight, a change, escape, and light function key. So if you want to add a little pizzazz, this is I'd call this a carbon-like or retro design. It comes pretty much, I think, all their keyboards like this. So this is one that I purchased. Like I said, this one has the aluminum frame, which is well built. It has the hex nuts there. It's actually fairly easy to take apart. I mean, you have to be careful, but there's not much. I mean, daughter board cable, the cable for the battery, as long as you take it nice and slow. And I'll be making one of those videos here shortly. But you got your switches to go from your Windows and Android to iOS, and then whether you're using cable, USB, or Bluetooth, or just want it off completely. So, which is an option I like, in case you have it in the carrying case, because a lot of the Bluetooth keyboards will actually activate just by key presses if they're in off position. Or the on position, I mean, for the Bluetooth. So anyway, it does have the 2 set of rubber feet, which I enjoy because sometimes I work on different surfaces. Sometimes I'm working on a surface like right here. Obviously, I don't do much typing right here. So at this angle, which is the first feet, it's way too low. That's probably 2 to 3 degrees. But if I were to up it, right, I know the angles are probably in there, but this is closer to a 5-degree angle, which I know I like a 5.5 to 6 degree angle, but a 5 I can work with, and it allows me to type. Obviously, I don't have a wrist rest, but I wouldn't work in this position. This is for filming. Hi. But anyway, so I have gotten the one with the brown switches, and again, this is hot swap. I'm going to be switching them out to blacks that have been lubed. That was not an option. I don't know if it will be now, because this was Kickstarter again. But so just want to do a quick sound test with it and show you guys the features. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I do believe it's a well-built board, and for the price, I mean, I recommend it. It can be had, I think, even this model for sub $100 before taxes and shipping. So it's a board that if you want something minimal, but you must have, like myself, the insert and delete key and page up, page down, which for certain programs that I use, I require those. I mean, yes, I know I could do a key combination, but if I'm coding and thinking logic, I don't want to have to remember a whole new set of rules just to get to my key. You have the option of 3 different devices that you can Bluetooth connect to, and you can use it with your tablet or with your phone, which is a nice thing. I mean, some people work off their phones or their tablets, and this does the trick. So this is what it sounds like stock. So yeah, as you can hear, it's not a bad experience out of the box. Granted, like I said, they're brown. Brown switch is tactile, which I don't mind, but I prefer linear. So like I said, I'm going to be putting blacks on these and adding a little bit of foam, because there is just a tad bit of hollowness. Not too much. There's not much space in these. But there is enough that it makes a difference. It gives you a little bit more flockiness. But actually, I might actually try some bobas in here, or at least my Franken switches that I recently made, which are the boba stem inside of a Keychron kangaroo housing. And here, put it. What do you hear? Nothing. These things are silent. Here it is on a topless key, a misprint on a 3D, but. And this one's next to a, I forgot what this one is. Sorry. See, this is actually, yeah, that's the same. This one is a Gazoo stem. I'm making Franken switches now. You want to go down the rabbit hole, start opening up switches and making your own thing. Yeah, this is the regular Keychron that I got from the Nova NK mystery switches, and I'm not going to use it. It's a really loud tactile. So I just took out the stem, put in a 80-gram spring, and put in the Gazoo, and this is what I got. It's perfect linear, and it's just, it delivers almost a gasket-like experience on a plate mount keyboard. It really is great. So anyway, I think this is a great keyboard. It's a good buy. It's a good price. It actually falls in the budget range, and Keychron stands behind their products. I've had good contacts with their support, So I paid for this myself. They didn't pay for anything. So what I'm saying is saying because it's my opinion. Aha. I'd rather not get any promotions and just purchase stuff myself and be a consumer, because I feel that even if they say whatever you want, if you got it for them for free, it's almost like, well, I don't want to say anything bad about them. That's just, I don't know. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed my quick unboxing of the Keychron K14. I will be doing a more in-depth video later. This one was just off the cuff because I just got it today and I just wanted to share. Hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday, and wishing you guys a happy new year. Let's wish 2022 is better than 2021. All right.